Some people believe it's a gateway to the other side.
Kentucky. A land of bourbon and bluegrass, but beneath its beauty lies a shadow world of abandoned haunts and restless spirits. Tonight, we're uncovering 30 lesser-known haunted places, from crumbling ghost towns to the creepiest forsaken corners where the past refuses to rest. These aren't your typical tourist traps. They're hidden terrors whispered about in backroads taverns. Stick with us because you want to share these chills. Hit that like button if you love a good ghost tale, and subscribe to join our haunted journey across the Bluegrass State. Before we dive in, comment below what's the spookiest place you've visited in Kentucky. Your story might inspire our next adventure. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. We're exploring America's hidden haunts every week. Number 1. Blue Heron Mining Community. Deep in McCreary County lies Blue Heron, a ghost town swallowed by time. Once a bustling coal mining hub, it thrived until the 1960s when the mines closed, forcing residents to flee. Today, its abandoned homes and rusted machinery stand like silent sentinels, but locals swear the miners never left. Visitors report hearing the rhythmic clink of picks and feeling icy breaths on their necks, as if the workers' spirits still toil underground. One hiker saw a shadowy figure in a hard hat vanish into a collapsing shack, leaving behind an overwhelming sense of despair. The air hums with the weight of lost lives, making this a place where history feels alive and angry. Have you ever stepped into a ghost town that felt haunted? Share your tale below, hit like for eerie history, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 2. Souls Chapel. Near Mazewood Hospital's eerie grounds stands Souls Chapel, a forsaken church steeped in darkness. Built in the 1800s, it fell into ruin after tales of satanic rituals and murder surfaced, turning it into a local legend. The cracked pews and shattered stained glass hint at a violent past, and visitors feel an oppressive chill, as if unseen eyes watch from the shadows. One man claimed his flashlight flickered out, only to see a hooded figure vanish near the altar. The silence is broken by faint chants, suggesting something sinister lingers. This isn't just a ruin, it's a portal to Kentucky's darkest secrets. Ever felt a church's unholy presence? Tell us in the comments, like this video for creepy tales, and subscribe to uncover more haunted spots. Number 3. Nada Tunnel. In Powell County, the Nada Tunnel cuts through the earth like a scar, a 900-foot limestone passage built in 1911. A worker died in a dynamite blast during construction, and his spirit is said to roam its depths. Only one car can pass at a time, with headlights piercing the gloom, but visitors report green lights floating midair and a suffocating heaviness. One driver swore a shadowy figure waved them through, only to disappear. The tunnel's acoustics amplify whispers, hinting at trapped souls. This abandoned relic isn't just a shortcut, it's a gateway to the unknown. Driven through a haunted tunnel? Share below, hit like for spooky roads, and subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Number 4. Chesapeake Ghost Town. Hidden in Lawrence County, Chesapeake is a ghost town erased by time. Once a thriving community, it faded after the coal industry collapsed, leaving behind empty streets and decaying homes. The silence is broken by faint laughter and footsteps, as if residents linger in memory. One explorer felt a hand brush their shoulder in an abandoned schoolhouse, finding no one there. The air carries a sorrowful weight, tied to families torn apart by economic ruin. This forgotten place feels alive with echoes of the past. Visited a ghost town that spooked you? Tell us in the comments, like for lost haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky ghost stories. Number 5. Kickapoo Ghost Town. In McCracken County, Kickapoo stands as a silent relic of Kentucky's past. This abandoned settlement, once home to pioneers, withered away as industry moved on, leaving behind crumbling cabins and overgrown trails. At dusk, visitors hear banjo music drifting from nowhere and see flickering lights in windows long shattered. One woman claimed a figure in old clothing waved from a porch, vanishing as she approached. The ground feels restless, as if the settlers' spirits guard their lost home. This isn't just abandonment, it's a haunting time capsule. Heard music in a ghost town? Share below, hit like for eerie history, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 6. Prairieville Ghost Town. McLean County's Prairieville is a ghost town frozen in time. Once a small farming community, it emptied out in the early 20th century, leaving behind sagging barns and silent streets. Locals report voices carried on the wind and shadowy figures near old wells, suggesting settlers never truly left. One man saw a lantern glow in a collapsed house, only to find it dark upon closer inspection. The air feels thick with forgotten lives, making this a place where the past clings tightly. Explored a haunted ruin? Tell us in the comments, like for abandoned tales, and subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Number 7. Bethlehem Academy. In Elizabethtown, Bethlehem Academy looms as a forsaken relic. Built in the 19th century by the Sisters of Loretto as a girls' school, it later became a bed and breakfast and restaurant before falling silent. Locals whisper of ghostly nuns gliding through halls, their chants echoing in empty rooms. One visitor felt a cold hand on their shoulder near the chapel, seeing a shadowy figure vanish. The creaking floors and flickering lights suggest spirits of past students or nuns linger guarding their sacred ground. This isn't just a ruin, it's a haunting sanctuary. Felt a ghost touch? Share below, hit like for spooky history, and subscribe for more Kentucky haunts. Number 8. Shandy's Gastropub. In Perugia, Shandy's gastropub hides a chilling secret within its historic walls. Once a private home, it now serves food and drinks, but a ghostly little girl haunts the bar area. Patrons hear her giggles and see her figure peering from corners, possibly tied to a tragic past event. One waiter felt a tug on his apron, turning to find no one there. The air grows light yet eerie, as if she plays an eternal game. This isn't just a pub, it's a playground for the unseen. Dined in a haunted spot? Tell us in the comments, like for eerie eateries, and subscribe for more Kentucky ghost tales. Number 9. Gaines Tavern History Center. In Walton, the Gaines Tavern History Center stands as a 19th century time capsule. Once a bustling stopover, it now hosts ghost tours, with visitors hearing unexplained footsteps and whispers. Locals believe travelers or residents linger, tied to its rough past. One guide saw a shadowy figure pacing the porch, vanishing at dawn. The wooden creaks and cold drafts suggest a lively afterlife. This isn't just history, it's a haunted stage. Taking a ghost tour? Share below, hit like for historic haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 10. Whitehaven Welcome Center. Paducah's Whitehaven Welcome Center, built in the 1860s, hides a spectral past. Once a grand mansion, it now greets visitors, but past residents haunt its rooms. Guests smell cooking from the old kitchen and see apparitions drifting through halls, suggesting a domestic spirit refuses to leave. One tourist felt a warm embrace near the fireplace, finding no one there. The air carries a nostalgic yet eerie vibe. Visited a haunted mansion? Tell us in the comments, like for spooky homes, and subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Number 11. General Butler State Resort House. In Carrollton, the General Butler State Resort House, built in 1859, holds Civil War secrets. Now a resort, it offers ghost tours in October, with guests hearing knocks and seeing figures, likely tied to the Butler family or soldiers. One visitor felt a tap on their shoulder in the parlor, turning to emptiness. The creaking floors hint at restless spirits. This isn't just a stay, it's a haunted retreat. Stayed in a spooky lodge? Share below, hit like for eerie stays, and subscribe for more Kentucky haunts. Number 12. Pioneer Cemetery. Behind Bardstown's Jailer's Inn lies Pioneer Cemetery, a shadowy plot steeped in history. Part of ghost tours, it holds early settlers and prisoners, with visitors feeling watched and hearing whispers. One man saw a glowing orb float above a grave, vanishing into mist. The air grows heavy, suggesting trapped souls. This isn't just a burial ground, it's a restless realm. Walked a haunted cemetery? Tell us in the comments, like for spooky sights, and subscribe for more Kentucky ghost stories. Number 13. Cry Baby Bridge. In Prospect, Cry Baby Bridge on Sleepy Hollow Road chills the soul. Legend says a woman discarded sick babies into the creek and their cries echo at night. Drivers report hearing wails and seeing a shadowy figure near the edge. One woman felt her car shake, as if rocked by unseen hands. The bridge feels alive with grief. Crossed a haunted bridge? Share below, hit like for eerie roads, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 14. Red Dog Road. Harlan's Red Dog Road hides a dark tale from the 1930s. A miner was shot dead in a feud, and now flickering lights and footsteps haunt the night. Visitors feel panic, seeing shadowy figures dart between trees. One hiker heard a gunshot, finding silence after. The road carries the miner's unresolved rage, driven a haunted path. Tell us in the comments, like for spooky drives, and subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Number 15. X-Cave. In Carter Caves, X-Cave holds a Cherokee love story turned tragedy. Two lovers died here, and their spirits haunt the damp walls. Park staff report cold spots and whispers, while one ranger saw a figure vanish into the rock. The air feels sacred yet sorrowful. This isn't just a cave, it's a ghostly refuge. Explored a haunted cave? Share below, hit like for nature haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky ghost tales. Number 16. Ivy Mountain Battlefield. Pike County's Ivy Mountain Battlefield echoes with Civil War ghosts. Site of a 1861 skirmish, soldiers' spirits patrol at night, with footsteps and shadowy figures reported. One local heard drumbeats fade into silence. The ground feels heavy with death. This isn't just history, it's a haunted field. Visited a battlefield ghost? Tell us in the comments, like for war haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 17. Prestonsburg Courthouse. Prestonsburg's courthouse, built in the 19th century, holds prisoner cries. Its history of incarcerations fuels tales of desperate spirits, with visitors hearing screams and seeing shadows. One clerk felt a cold grip on their arm, finding no one. The air feels thick with anguish. This isn't just a building, it's a spectral jail. Worked in a haunted office? Share below, hit like for dark history, and subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Number 18. Tan Man House. In Pike County, the Tan Man House whispers of the past. Haunted by a figure known as the Tan Man, accompanied by a rose scent, residents hear his trudging steps. One family saw him vanish near the fireplace, leaving a floral trail. The air feels warm yet eerie. This isn't just a home, it's a ghostly haven. Lived in a haunted house? Tell us in the comments, like for spooky homes, and subscribe for more Kentucky haunts. Number 19. International Paranormal Museum. Somerset's International Paranormal Museum, tucked in a basement, draws spirits. Housing artifacts, staff note moving objects and cold spots, suggesting ghosts are drawn to the exhibits. One visitor saw a chair slide, finding no cause. The air hums with unseen energy. This isn't just a museum, it's a paranormal magnet. Visited a haunted exhibit? Share below, hit like for oddities, and subscribe for more Kentucky ghost stories. Number 20, Van Leer Coal Mining Museum. In Johnson County, the Van Leer Coal Mining Museum holds miner ghosts. Offering paranormal tours, visitors feel cold spots and hear voices tied to its coal past. One guide saw a figure in a miner's hat fade away. The air carries the weight of labor. This isn't just a museum, it's a haunted archive. Taking a paranormal tour? Tell us in the comments, like for History Haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 21, Coffin Rock. In Louisville's Cave Hill Cemetery, Coffin Rock bleeds with history. A man was shot here, and rain reveals red streaks while apparitions of a man, girl, and old woman appear. One visitor felt a cold hand, seeing them vanish. The air feels alive with tragedy. This isn't just a grave, it's a spectral stage. Seen a bleeding rock? Share below, hit like for cemetery tales. And subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Number 22, Real Sights, John Carpenter Tour. Bowling Green's Real Sights Tour, inspired by John Carpenter films, hides eerie energy. Visitors see unexplained lights and hear sounds tied to its cinematic and historical past. One driver felt time slow, spotting a shadowy figure. The air feels otherworldly. This isn't just a drive, it's a haunted reel. Driven a spooky route? Tell us in the comments, like for film haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky ghost stories. Number 23, Old Nelson County Jail Dungeon. Bardstown's Old Nelson County Jail Dungeon, with 30-inch thick walls, imprisons spirits, housing prisoners from 1797 to 1987. Guests hear screams and footsteps tied to violent pasts. One tourist felt a shove, finding solitude. The air feels thick with torment. This isn't just a cell, it's a ghostly hold. Visited a haunted jail? Share below, hit like for dark history, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 24. Wickland. In Bardstown, Wickland, home to 3 governors, welcomes a friendly spirit. Visitors feel a presence and hear footsteps, possibly a past resident. One guest saw a figure wave, vanishing with a smile. The air feels warm yet mysterious. This isn't just a mansion, it's a ghostly home. Met a kind ghost? Tell us in the comments, like for historic haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Number 25, My Old Kentucky Home State Park. Bardstown's My Old Kentucky Home, tied to Stephen Foster's song, hides a dark past. Haunted by 1833 cholera victims, ghost tours reveal apparitions during shadows of Federal Hill events. One visitor heard a cough, seeing a figure fade. The air feels heavy with loss. This isn't just a park, it's a haunted estate. Taking a ghost tour? Share below, hit like for musical haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky ghost tales. Number 26, Devil's Point. Near Prospect Sleepy Hollow Road, Devil's Point chills the brave. A 1970s to 80s ritual site, residents report chants and robed figures, with time distortions felt. One hiker heard screams, seeing shadows flee. The air feels charged with evil. This isn't just a spot, it's a haunted abyss. Felt time shift? Tell us in the comments, like for eerie sites, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 27, Pope Lick Monster Site. Fisherville's Pope Lick Monster Site terrifies adventurers. A part man, part goat creature lures victims with mimicked voices under the trestle. Hikers hear cries, seeing a horned shadow vanish. One man fled after a voice called his name. The air feels alive with danger. This isn't just a bridge, it's a monster's lair. Heard a mimic voice? Share below, hit like for creepy legends, and subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Number 28, Cumberland Falls Ghost Bride. Whitley County's Cumberland Falls hides a ghostly bride. Falling to her death in the 1950s, her weeping figure haunts the cliffs, joined by her husband's spirit. Park staff see her at dusk, hearing sobs. One visitor felt a cold embrace, finding solitude. The air feels tender yet tragic. Seen a ghost bride? Tell us in the comments, like for nature haunts, and subscribe for more Kentucky ghost stories. Number 29, Gates of Hell Cemetery. Reneville's Gates of Hell Cemetery earns its name. Known for shadowy figures, locals avoid it at night, feeling an unsettling presence. One teen saw a figure glide between graves, vanishing into fog. The air grows heavy with dread. This isn't just a graveyard, it's a spectral gate. Visited a cursed cemetery? Share below, hit like for spooky sites, and subscribe for more Kentucky chills. Number 30, Goat Trestles. Near Reneville, Goat Trestles bridges danger and the supernatural. A railroad relic with past accidents, it glows with ghostly lights and echoes screams. Explorers feel watched, hearing footsteps above. One man saw a light move, finding darkness. The air feels alive with loss. Crossed a haunted trestle. Tell us in the comments, like for eerie paths, and subscribe for more Kentucky mysteries. Kentucky's hidden haunts have spoken. Will you listen? These 30 places prove the Bluegrass State hides terrors beyond imagination. Which story sent shivers down your spine? Drop it in the comments. Hit the like button to keep these tales alive. and subscribe with notifications on for weekly dives into America's spookiest corners. Share this video with friends who love a good ghost story, and let's grow this haunted community together. Until next time, stay curious and watch your back.